You want to know what this movie proves? The Nazis are dicks. I mean, many people have said this for years, and the subject has been debated, but I think this movie proves it. Nazis are dicks. I don't know why it took us long to realize this, but as far as I'm concerned, this movie did that for me. Just cue title scene. The Woman in Gold is a 2015 film starring Ryan Reynolds and Helen Mirren. Well, it's more about Helen Mirren, but I'm more interested in Ryan Reynolds, so you got a little juggling match going on here. And basically what this movie's about, back in 1999, I don't really remember this, because obviously I was a small child, but basically there was a court case where a woman, played by Helen Mirren obviously, wanted to get back a painting that was being owned by the Austrian government after it was seized from her family during World War II. Basically, she's trying to get this painting back, and it brought up a lot of issues as to art ownership from the World War II era, because the Nazis did steal a lot of art. They wanted to claim everything, figure out ways to link everything back to the Germans being like the supreme race and all that stuff, and whatever they didn't save, they destroyed. And basically, this movie just follows that legal case and everything surrounding that, and that's why I really like this movie. This was a very honest film. It wasn't trying to make a bigger thing. It wasn't really trying to get across some huge moral. It just wanted to tell this story about this lady's just attempt to get something that belonged to her family and mattered to it, and I believed every second of what was on the screen. And a lot of that has to do with the acting. Helen Mirren, as obviously, is excellent in this movie. You believe her as this lady, she really takes on the role, and you really bought it when they flash back and how it affected her as an older lady going on trying to get all this done. Ryan Reynolds many people are saying he's not that great in this movie. I really like Ryan Reynolds, and he is very good, but obviously most of the focus is on Helen Mirren, and whenever she's on screen, it's basically her movie no matter what role it is. So I did think they worked well. The exchanges between the two of them, I thought, were excellent in this movie. They had a lot of good chemistry, a lot of good dialogue, and you really bought his character and him as he tries to help this lady. You see some of his drama, see how that works in this case. It really is a movie, you could point fingers, say, oh, Austria, you're a bunch of dicks. You can, say, why did it take so long, that this is ridiculous. But it really isn't about blaming anything on anyone. It's just about how the desire for family and a link to the people you love through your life, how that really brings us together, and how it is something that we strive for and it keeps us going in life, and how something, because it is just a painting. I mean, it was World War II. This lady was lucky to be alive. But you see how that desire to have that connection to her past fuels this and keeps this going and does a lot to set up how important art is and what it means to our lives. Now, there are a couple issues with the movie. Like I said, I think Ryan Reynolds could have had a bit of a bigger role. I thought that could have been done a bit better. It does get a little bit melodramatic at times, and I did feel the last 10-15 minutes of the movie was, I don't know, just kind of felt choppy to me. Maybe it's just me. But there's also a lot of flashbacks in this movie. If you're not a big fan of flashbacks, you won't like it, but I thought they were utilized perfectly. I will say The Woman in Gold is an 8 out of 10 on the drama scale. See this movie. Not a lot of people have heard about it, so give it a try. It's really good, and I honestly believe it's worth your time. And as always, click to like and click to subscribe, because I give you the gold. I don't know what that means, but for God's sakes, my opening was about Nazis.